Messianic.
And cut.
Cut.
Your eye candy.
I am, yeah. All right, my lover. Yeah, radiating.
Yeah. Well,
That's fiery.
no, I thought that was tasty. Light-hearted Ralphie rip-off like this.
Oh, jeez, cheers, mate. Look at me, I'm wrecking the place. Oh, was it?
Oh, you didn't notice that?
Didn't know that.
That's what the link was.
That's it. That's it. The attic. Weird shite.
Yeah.
And it went back to 206.
More cancellers? You bastards! Who the hell is cancelling the bloody subscriptions? Undo. Nope.
It's all about me, that is. I don't like that. There's supposed to be you in it as well, you turd.
A little bit. Nice if I make some up here inside.
Do you know what? I'm fucking a good looking bastard, ain't I? Really?
Because most of the time when we're both smiling, one of us like we can choose a little bit of that bit, you know, and then there's one thing.
Right, we'll fucking shut up anyway. Let's get a dram inside. Do you want peated or unpeated, dear friend?
Go with unpeated. I'm basically wanting
You know which is which now. Here you go.
mouthwash at the moment.
So,
To
look at
refresh.
that, yeah.
Clean the mould off it, right?
Yes, it's a different bag now.
I know, but
I've washed all the bottles are clean.
You did?
Everything. Yep. Cheeky bastard, of course I did.
I think it's.
You said unpeated, didn't you,
I did.
first?
Just admiring your thoroughness.
I am, I'm very thorough. I'm like a racehorse. Thoroughbred, you see? That one. Oh, Christ, what have I got here? Jesus.
Like a hopeless racehorse, that's the sort of joke you'd tell.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
You see our glasses we got? These are our new fancy ones for the general drinking purpose up here. Oh. Nice, isn't they? What is this? I can't remember what I got put on these. The attic with
Covers all
Col
the
and
bases.
Rodders. Oh, in fact, we might as well have a mention of Glencairn, shall we? Shall we have a
Aye,
ching
do
ching
that.
first?
How's it going, man?
Listen to that.
Yeah, that's
Good
cool.
fella. Good to see you, mate. It's nice to see you without your uniform on. So, Darren, isn't it, at Glencairn, I believe?
You met him actually,
Yeah.
wasn't him?
We follow each other on Twitter and medias, and he's got one of the tasting packs, so he's going to be joining us on our live tasting, which is good. But yeah, so obviously we get these glasses engraved and stuff, but Darren said that he'll do a good deal for us for future, so obviously we will eventually have merchandise that we'll be selling. But anyway, the fact is that we can get good stuff and we
Leo
can get
glass.
it cheaper directly. We should get her one.
That
shouldn't
would
we?
be nice, huh?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll get Leah a glass. I need to get her a hat as well.
I didn't feel left out.
Yeah, that's it. So we're going to get some stuff for Leah. We'll get her sorted. But yeah, but like I say, he's even given me this little fancy pack. I'll hold it to my little camera first, then I'll go up to Rodders' camera.
We'll have that
And
on
open
the
it up.
beach at some point
But
this
the
year.
idea is, yeah, the idea, and what you get with it, if I don't break them all first, you get a nice little pack with, a nice little presentation pack there with Glencairn glasses. But because me and Rodders do a few outside broadcasts, we just end up putting them in a rucksack and hope to Christ they don't break. But this would be quite a nice little travel case for...
Look, even if it bores the arse off people,
Yeah,
I
we
was
don't
going
care
back
about
to Macker Bay. I want to do another shoot at Macker Bay because that was
That was a
gorgeous.
good one, wasn't it?
Need to find another, and it
I
was
was actually
lovely.
talking to someone about that one the other day. Talking about that one. Obviously,
Ruval
it's
was
the
like as
American
well.
guys. Yeah, we had a couple of good ones, didn't we? I liked Solom as well. That was an interesting old
It was a
hike
good
out.
trip, but I'm just talking about that
Yeah.
session of just being down there and drinking. Yeah.
Swell, yes. But Macker Bay was pretty good, wasn't it? Not a cloud in the sky. Mind you, every time we've been out, we've had
Flawless.
cracking weather every time. I think Ruval was a bit breezy, but that was it. What are you thinking?
Unbelievably salty.
See, I'm getting a lot of tongue burn from that. Obviously, I can't taste or smell anything, but yeah, nice. So we're up doing a BLETHERS today, mate.
The clear up all the horse shit we got up to with the Ardnahoe episode.
Yeah, we. When you say we, do you mean like more you, really?
No, I was. Most of what I looked
You were
up.
getting drunk towards the end of that. I don't care what you say.
I was drunk. But look, it's plastered all over. It's supposed to be drunk reviews. You're behaving yourself.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
that's
11
fine.
grams, yeah, but...
I know. I'm a lightweight.
Well, not really. 11 decent jams. There's at least
That was the
probably... You were
Lurf
getting
right
15
pour
to
that put
20.
me-
You were getting 15 to 20 mil out of everyone. So times that by 10. That's That's a 250ml bottle you demolished there. That's half a bottle of whiskey nearly.
No.
Well, 700ml would have been.
You're being generous now.
Yeah, I know, but you were fair enough. You were getting a bit half cut. You weren't mortal.
That was a slobbering mess.
Right. So that's a nice little shout out for Darren and the Glencairn boys.
Yeah.
Glencairn, they're the ultimate whiskey glass, isn't it? The Glencairn, don't you think? This is what Scotch whiskey glasses should be drank. You kind of put it up there where the light is. I tip that back a bit.
It's kind of pointless though. It doesn't accomplish anything.
Well, not really. But I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so that was a shout out for Darren there. I've got to mention Snoops again, really, haven't I? We've got our little thing down here. I don't think it's it, but Snoops, we've got his little badge here, and I do have his poker chip. Don't know when anybody else out there, members of clubs or anything, or got their own poker chip,
nice
send them in to us. We'll get them on our luxury crate. Snoop's bar. There's one there. I don't know where the camera is. Hopefully somewhere along this line we'll catch it. So yeah, so that's old Snoop's Taylor. I will get that on the crate, but I couldn't find the blue tack. So you have to wait on that one because it's quality in it here. It's not like Blue Peter.
You're talking about the mistakes I made apparently. No, we were doing pretty good with like one whole section of thing we were talking about with pronunciation.
Oh, I wasn't good, was I?
We were good. We did all right. Yeah. So why I'm mentioning that I couldn't find the blue tack is who I went to for pronunciation was Ralphie.
Ralphie, was
yeah,
it? Ralphie.
I was looking at a few, just sort of like, yeah, all right. How's he saying it? I'll go with him. I'll go with him because there's a few that I didn't trust. I trust him.
Ralphie's a legend, isn't he?
And we were doing, and he is exactly the sort of person that'd be, well, I meant to do this, but I couldn't find the blue tack. There was, it felt like, it felt like a home there. With
Ralphie's a legend. He started all this kind of
production,
online stuff up, really.
Ah, you said he's the forerunner of this. So.
Yeah, so he's the reason we're where we are to a degree, I suppose. But
I didn't know that. I thought we were pioneers, but it turns out.
I can't say I'm a fan of Ralphie's in the sense of I can't sit and watch his show. It's not how we do a show ourselves, so it's kind of.
He's a bit clean.
Yeah, he's very good though. Very good. He's very descriptive, but we don't do the whole description.
Do you know what reminded me of?
Very good.
What partly that you're saying couldn't find the blue tack. That's sounding a lot like how he gets up to things.
Oh, aye.
But what he was getting up to is a lot like what you've been doing on TikTok.
Is it?
Yeah, just being an odd guy, just winging it with coming up with.
Because I'm on TikTok now as well, guys. Just trying to broaden our possible following, really.
That's nice. I'm more thinking this TikTok is like you
forging
ahead of your own independent. Like, can't wait to peel away from this attic horse shit and take off into the stratosphere. Cause
yeah, that would be me.
You're eye candy.
I am, yeah. That seems to be the insane in a minute because the tasting coming up. You've got Dave Brody as well. Me and Dave were a little bit carrying a bit excess.
Doesn't matter. It's all
Rodders with the grey
old swagger,
the grey beard. But hey, the ladies love it, don't they?
That's Martin Brendel coming in. So where's eye candy?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, we've had a couple of ladies giving us a thumbs up from that. Actually, Snoops' missus, I think, she's good for a thumbs up for that. Oh, bless them. But good stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this tasting. You. When we get it up and running, we've got at the moment at this stage, I think we've got about 30 people.
There's so many details to hash out. I'm pleased if we can get through it without making tits of ourselves too much. But the actual once our arses touch the seats and there's Dave, the camera's rolling, and we're just drinking. These are grand whiskies.
And you're going to be on your.
Oh, I'm on that, am I?
And your laptop. You said you wanted to do that. You said you were happy to do that.
You don't find that's a lie.
No, because I suggested Billy coming up here, and you said that you'll be all right to do that. You know, when people are asking questions on Zoom
I just didn't want to land anyone with a boring job. But yeah, okay.
You'll be fine. You'll still be involved with it. You're not going to be sat there because you'll be saying, "Oh, guys, we've got someone here saying, oh, what do you think of such and such?" And you know what I mean. So it's all going to be interactive still. It's not like you won't be allowed to drink, obviously, in charge of a laptop.
Because I can barely hold a conversation at all.
But yeah, we got some cracking drams. I think they're cracking drams. Yeah, I think it's
Have you had a wee nip out? Well, you're useless these days still. You can taste cherry. Congratulations.
Cherry Coke, or cherry Pepsi it was. Anyway, I'm recovering a bit better now from this whole COVID lark. The inhalers, the breathing's better now.
Yeah. That's fantastic to hear. That is actually making a difference.
An occasional thing I'm starting to smell and taste. A couple of things are creeping in here and there, so that's that's good news. Hopefully we'll get back to full service.
Where's that wooden box? Get that thing out.
What?
Where's that box of vanilla salt and stuff?
Oh, vanilla sugar. I think I tipped it all away.
Oh, did you?
I threw it all away because I was bored with it.
Bored?
Yeah, what do you want to keep a box like that for?
Well, put your nose in there, see if you get anything out of it.
Tobacco.
Tobacco, huh?
Go on then. Not smoked, but already rolled, like
Plasticine.
old Holborn. Plasticine? That's probably where me bloody blue tack's gone.
Yeah, there we go. That might be a mystery solved right there.
Yeah, fucking Miss Marple, look at him. But I thought I'd keep the box. Most of them were half empty or empty anyway, the stuff in there, because Billy had us eating peat and tipping
what does that taste like?
Sanchong, Zhuzhong, Jing Jong Jong tea into your drink. And
you got earth falling off your teeth.
It's
a lot like dirt.
But anyway, I thought I'd keep the box. That might be a nice little box. Anywho,
that's cheap.
What's your dram like? Is it alright?
I would. I mean, look, what do I know? But I'd have to go with that's probably a Manzanilla. Somehow
it's salty.
a Bonnehaven's creaked in there, and it's.
There will be some in there.
There's a lot. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot in there because obviously that's what we get. And when we get something new come in, we'll try it. Sometimes I just put a little spluke in my glass, give it a try. I'm saying spluke now. I'm saying like Dave.
Dave's
I hate it. I said it to him the other day. I said, Dave, I bloody copied you the other day. Plagiarism.
Yeah. Well, we were like the second episode of the Attic. You were already doing this. Hello, you're doing with the orange hat. You were
With my impression of Dave. That was
yeah.
That was on the walk down towards Lily Loch, but I don't know where that guy is. The worst Scottish accent you ever heard. I tell you what, I want to give another little shout out to two ladies that do a live. Is it Facebook or Instagram? I think it's Facebook. They do a Tori and Hayley, two ladies. They basically do a live show, but Hayley's just moving off to Berlin next. Or she's just accepted a job there. But they do like a little live thing every other Monday evening. It's quite a nice little thing. So Hayley, she did she's whiskey.tee. I think she came and did a Warehouse 9 with me.
Right, that's how you'd cross.
I tell you, you'll recognise her because she's the one whose dad came and he didn't look very happy when he came. But by the time he left, he was singing my praises. He had the time of his life.
And that wasn't just whiskey based.
No, he just had a good, had a cracking day. So that was Tori. But
that's weird that you get just like people come in and in all honesty, with the first few seconds, oh man, this is going to be a drag.
Yeah.
Can't be arsed with this person at all.
Yeah,
it's bad enough they exist, and then they're like this. And then by the end of it, it's you know.
That's it, because it was one of them ones for me, because I knew that Tori was whiskey mad. You know what I mean? She's a fanatic. She loves her whiskies. But then obviously Dad, I just didn't know, was Dad just tagging along? Is he really a whiskey fan? But I think the whole experience of the Warehouse tasting with me, he loved it. It worked out really well. So they got a little show on. So I just thought I'd give them a little plug. I can't think what it is, but go to whiskey.tee.
Well, you might notice I've got little tips and tricks as far as how to do the slight uptick in video capacity. So we might actually look this up and put it on there at the end, or this part of it. I'll put it up as we speak, actually, is what I'll do.
Absolutely.
That looks like a YouTube video.
Yeah, but yeah, they're good. Lovely ladies. I think one's from up north and one's from South Coast.
Was that the one you showed me as well? They were just cracking up. There was like an outtakes reel or something.
No, I can't remember who they are now. That's just one I stumbled across.
If they're interested in buying a shade t-shirt or something.
That's it. Yeah, can I flog them?
Is
there any way I can get £1 out of these people? See, I've got me merch on again today. I see you've come as a skinny lumberjack.
I'm sorry, I don't have any merch on me.
My attic all over.
Oh, you gave the nips a good old right the other day. We were all on the nips the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And
cut. Sorry, that's why I thought
I think I'll leave that in there in a way where people can figure out for themselves where you were going with that.
Yeah. See, what made me laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, like a whole hour of drinking where it's just basically cut. And then, you can't fucking say that, man.
But I'll tell you what, mate, you're getting better with this editing, Lark. It's a shame it's taking you like 14 hours of sitting there in front of a laptop to do it each time, but...
Yeah, it's getting a wee bit better.
So anyway, what do we know about Ardnahoe? We got anything we need clearing up with that?
A
few pronunciations, wasn't it? The question I've got is, there was a dram that you said tasted like soap, or it was horrible.
Oh,
you were going to give your brother a little taste of that to see what
Yes.
he thought. Make sure it's not just you thinking it's soapy, but what was the verdict from
What
Johnny?
was I thinking? No, there's more to say about this. So,
All right, okay. I can't remember what one it was
we
now.
were doing 12 drams of Christmas.
Yeah.
Because Hunter Lang, independent bottler, owns Ardnahoe. Ardnahoe doesn't have their own stuff, right? So that's why we're spilling out all over Scotland and not just doing Islay stuff. And we did the whole lot. We were veering between peated and unpeated. It's all cask strength, or most of it was. And I'm getting drunker and drunker, which was clear. And I had a nice big belt of Lafroig right in the middle of the tasting. So the thing with Tamdhu, they took an absolute hammering. I didn't find out definitively who's got nice white cheeks, right?
Who's what?
Well, we said a fair bit about that today. Was nothing. We did a hellish little amount of familiarity with the drams before, or research, appealing to people out there for second opinions on the Tamdhu, because I gave to a friend. He gave a little taste of that same Tamdhu, and he wasn't getting. He said, "Oh, I've actually got a bottle of Tamdhu. I'm going to have to break it open and see." Yeah. So he said it wasn't his favourite, but no hint of soap. And Johnny was like, "No." But both of them took such a tiny sip.
Yeah.
But I did as well, and a couple of times when I was completely stone cold sober.
But you see, because I just thought maybe you were getting a bit oiled and you're getting somewhat weird. But then the next drams afterwards, you were kind of perfectly right. Yeah. So
as I say, stone cold sober with nothing else on my palate. I've tasted it, and I taste that perfumey soap.
Do you know what? The camera's further back today.
Oh, it should be more intimate.
It's normally closer, I reckon. That's why he's showing all these boxes down here.
Hold on a second.
You don't have to. It's all right. Leave where it is. We've done it.
The classic shot.
Because I was just noticing that it's showing all my legs, and as I sit like this, it's showing all my junk. Do you know what I mean? I was going to say nobody wants to see that, but that's probably a lie, isn't it? Let's be fair.
I thought you'd already got the thumbs up on that one from the fans.
Well, is it? We can't even get the candle going. Shine a light in here. Get that wick up.
Probably better than that. Yeah, you're the main man now. So, I don't know what I'm drinking.
No, I
think it's... I would go with bourbony, but do you want a little taste of that?
I might as well.
You might end up with COVID.
More or less. I was exactly going to say you're more or less in the clear now. So.
Oh, I'm way clear of it now, contagious-wise. But I just think that's got a bit of that bourbon.
Oh shit!
It was fiery on my tongue, but I didn't know what else I got from.
I think that's bourbon.
As in just bourbon, not whiskey.
Yeah.
But we haven't got any bourbon, not whiskey, have we?
Well, we don't strictly
know. Yeah, but we haven't opened a bottle. See, these ones
Dave's
are ones...
got his Canadian stuff. Maybe a bottle of that got made up.
I don't know if it did, because I made the bottles up in these ones, pretty sure.
I thought I did a couple of them myself.
Oh, you might have done. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know, all I'm getting is a fiery tongue with this. But...
that might be rum.
It could be Cadenheads.
Yeah. That makes better sense to me. Because as soon as I got the aftertaste, I was immediately go to rice pudding. And rice pudding is what I got on pretty much all the
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Bird's Eye. Who is it?
What?
Little tins of
rice pudding.
Yeah.
Like ambrosia.
Ambrosia creamed rice is what I'm thinking.
Ambrosia
creamed rice.
My lover.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, so I quite enjoyed that 12 drams. Did you?
Yes, and there were some absolute winners, but I was trying to make that clear as like, don't let that be the end of it. If anyone's got a love for Tamdhu, please send us some hate, just to.
And if you like it, send us a couple of drams. Let us.
That's very welcome as well. But
I'd love to get a taster of something you might have at home.
I'd hate to be slamming something that people actually love, but my own personal opinion was it was hideous.
Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? But did you try it again the next day?
A couple of times. I tried it on a couple of different days, and it was immediate taste, a few seconds of some lovely taste, and then perfume or Mr. Clean or whatever. So
that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's giving a funny. You're right. It doesn't taste like. I know I can't taste whiskey as such, but I know in my mind what whiskey is should taste like. And that in my mind is not triggering what I would expect from a whiskey. Even you know what I mean? That makes sense. It could be a rum or anything.
Yeah, I'd say that has to be rum.
Could be anything.
It's strange how it made it in there. I'm glad you drank it instead of some poor fool coming up here and get, what the fuck have you
That's
dealt me
it.
here?
That's what is the mystery dram.
Yeah.
It's just a dram. It's a bottle of something. But yeah, it's all good, isn't it? But that was good. There were some nice drams in that. And my stepson Tristan got me that.
That was
And he
very
was
good.
at
Saw him
Ardnahoe.
today. He's out.
And he is now
showing the ropes
working
at-
on production down at Bunnahabhain. He's jumped ship and he's now working with the kind of elite is the industry now.
Yeah, on the production side.
Yeah, on the production side, obviously. He's not good looking enough to be on visitor centre, really.
You don't think so?
No.
Let him age another 20 years before he's even
Well,
considered.
I don't know, yeah, maybe. He's not weathered enough.
yeah. We're going a lot for character, except Leah.
Yeah, that's it.
Leah still looks
Leah's
like she's
lovely,
12, but everyone else
she
is...
does, bless her. But she's bloody good, isn't she?
Yeah, she's excellent at what she does.
Cracking at what she does. Yeah, so. Don't know what else
That's
to
enough
say,
of an
really.
intro. How are you doing?
Good, mate.
Yeah.
Good. I've had a busy day.
Yeah, you were saying, so you
Right.
were stuck in the queue doing all the
Well-
posting.
well-
It's nice to see a massive dent in all the boxes. They're all gone out. You've got
Yeah,
you'd made it happen.
It's still alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not bad. And the packs are
There's-
cracking,
there's-
aren't they? You
there's-
could show the pack on here if you wanted. Do you want to open one?
I will do.
Go on, it's going to be messy though, but I can clean the mess up later on. Just
How's it
grab
going to be
one.
messy?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be messy.
Do you want me to-
Because you've been
I've had to do some
taking
packaging.
industrial secrets
Yeah.
and converting them into... this is like when you get a gerbil or something.
Yeah. There's a couple of our business cards there with all our contact details for
So you've done
different
the cards
social
all
media.
nice, showing what you're into.
Yeah, that's for a list of your 5 jams and the size of jam and the alcohol content. A couple of little
That's your
flyers
people,
in there
like,
from people that are pretty good with us. They're kind of showing a lot of support for us. Luxury and rare whiskey competitions. That's Lily and Barry.
Dead
and then,
glad.
and then we've got Bo and Jane at the Grand Whiskey auction. Just take a handful, put it on the floor, mate. It doesn't matter.
You sure?
Yes, I've hoovered it up last time. Just to see the mess I made up here.
I'll cut all this. This isn't thrilling watching at all.
Well, that's all right. They can't see that, can they? They're just looking at that shiny patch on top of your napper. Aye.
It's called a tonsure. I'm not a
A
bother.
what? Tonsure? What, you're a monk?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so we got, Pat's got 5 jams, and you should hold up to the camera,
Oh.
show people the quality giveaway. Different to the last one, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I hadn't actually seen that one. At some point, this looks nice in the camera. Can't
Right.
tell from here.
Take a picture with it at the end with your camera as a photograph, and then you could.
I'll put it up.
But yeah, so it's a little pack there to take away, all nicely packaged, and hopefully it's going to be messy when you open them. But you know what? That's not my problem. That's
We're
yours.
turning it into sort of a home shopping.
Not my
channel.
problem. That's yours. But yeah.
No, I caught it the first time, man. The time you were being a heartless prick to,
It's true, though, isn't it?
Yeah. No, but look, you've put some. This is actually nice
Time
what
and
you're
effort, mate. But it's like
This is not
it's
my
absolutely-
thing at all.
I
You
actually,
take care
it's
of this.
actually increased my admiration for these people that do these tastings on a regular basis, because you've got a source where you're going to get cardboard boxes from. You know, you've
You're
got
gonna
to find.
share your troubles.
No, but I'm just saying the amount of stuff that you go into. You've got to find, suppliers of this, suppliers of that. Get stickers made, and we've got nice stickers on the box. Did you show that? Hold up, slow it down.
There you go. Well, you've had a hard life, man.
Bunnahabhain. We've got a nice Ardbeg and a lovely.
I
lager
tried,
Berlin.
but it's all this sort of as zero contact with people, sort of just hidden away on the bloody computer all the time. Like,
That's
you've
it.
actually
But I
made
say my
something
attitude
real
is,
happen.
I
This is
do
lovely.
this. This is what I do, and I do our social media stuff. That I really, I suppose, doing all the Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff.
Yeah, like you just 2
But
days
it's
ago
not-
discovered that there's a Twitter account or 5.
Yeah, well, I must have opened a Twitter account.
I do all the
ages ago,
social-
and I had no idea. I've suddenly found about 5 old
Yeah,
Twitter
it's
accounts
basically
of me.
every time you go on Twitter, fuck, I can't remember the password. I'll just invent a new account.
Then what I basically did is I kept one for me, and I kept the attic one, and all the other ones I'd had kicking around, Raw to the Core, Cold Stroud 67, and I had all sorts. So I've deleted them all except the 2. So I've obviously put Dave's name on there and his hashtag.
Well, no,
whatever they
Dave
called
did
it.
lovely.
Yeah.
Like he's looking forward to it as well.
Yeah,
you know,
he
he had his hat out there and he's screaming at his
Walking
dog.
the
and-
dogs. And,
yeah, he's looking.
But he's plugging the
coming
show.
up for
But what I
this.
did is I put obviously put the details, a screenshot of the amount of packs I got left and how many days you got and stuff. But I put, look, this is your, get in while you can.
Don't tell me, I don't know anything about social media.
Because it's all about
That's before my time.
me, Rodders, and the man and the ledge that is David at David J Brody. I guess all 4,000 people he's got on his following have seen it now. So we might get a couple of people coming, may hopefully sell the last of the packs.
Is that
But
you
it's
being
not a
cheeky,
problem.
is it?
Well, it is, but it isn't. But it's letting people know that Dave's going to be there.
Yeah, you're just
people love Dave,
raising
don't they?
awareness.
That's it, yeah.
It's not advertising.
Because like the T-shirts that Rodney wants, we are shite. So Dave's going to lift it up to a whole new level.
Oh no. He's just gonna sort of parade
Blend
us.
in.
It's like, look at this. You've
He's gonna
never
look at
seen
these
anything
Muppets. You
like
thought
this.
I was bad. Look at
Yeah,
these two.
exactly. I'm happy to fill that niche. Very.
But yeah, so it's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be, because our tastings,
Oh,
that's
I've
what
got
people know.
a
We're not
golf thing to ask you here.
golf.
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly say.
We were talking about persimmon the last time, right?
Persimmon.
Persimmon. And
Yeah, golf
I got it wrong. I
woods.
thought it was a kind of
It's a
pear.
wood. It's made of wood.
You only knew it as wood. So I got a golf question because I looked it up.
Because woods were made of wood back then, but they're made of metals and
Right.
alloys and carbon.
So I was finding, what's this all about persimmon or persimmon or whatever I came up with.
Yeah. What
So-
nonsense you were talking.
Here we go. So does this mean anything to you? Why did they use persimmon wood for golf clubs? In terms of internal friction, a persimmon wood is 1,000 times more frictional than a metal one. Additionally, a persimmon's deeper centre of gravity makes it easy for players to work the ball using the gear effect.
So to work the ball means you can make it go out that way and come back in, or you can send it out that way and
I
bring
shouldn't
it
just
back
read.
in. But the idea was, when it's saying about the friction element, I'm assuming it means the
Ardnahoe
ball will
Academy is
fly
where
off
I got
it
that.
easier than, like some woods might be too soft, so the time you whack the ball will actually sink into the wood before it goes off.
Yeah.
Whereas persimmon friction-wise, it might just hit it and go quicker, or less friction, I don't know.
Internal friction.
Yeah, I don't know. Christ, I don't know. What are you asking me that for?
You're a
Jesus.
golfer.
Yeah, but I'm not a scientist, am I? I know how to hold it, swing it, and hit a ball.
This was on like page 1 of the Ardnahoe Academy. I don't know what that is, but they were explaining.
Annika, I bet you any money, you're going to have to look into
Albright.
this. But I think there's a Swedish woman golfer called Annika Sorenstam.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to check that now. When you say Annika's Academy, the only Annika I know ever heard of would probably be Annika Sorenstam. He's going to check that out and get back.
Yeah, the blethers of the blethers of
Yeah,
the
that's it. We're
blethers.
just going to sit here talking shite and spend our whole entire life answering our own questions.
So we got Craigellachie right, we got Dalyoun right, more or less, how we were
I
pronouncing it.
can't remember, innit?
Hunter Lang right, pretty much how we pronounce it.
I've got the bottles down here.
Caterpillar Treads, I was absolutely right.
Who?
Or Tracks, whatever I said. You had no clue what I was on about.
Still don't. Highland
That's
Journey.
what's on a tank.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. What's that? The old maltcast. Mortlach. Is that you say? Mortlach?
Yeah.
Mortlach? I don't know. It's a tricky one. Ardmore. What else did we have that was tricky, you say? Royal Brackler.
Yeah, no,
Brackler.
those were all fine. It was mainly
Was it?
Dalyoun. Dalyoun.
Sure we
And,
don't need. Craigellachie,
Yeah, Craigellachie, yeah.
is it?
Those were the tricky ones, we got them right.
Scarabus, and Dalhuane. How do you pronounce that?
Dalyoun.
Dalyoun. Bloody hell, that's a 10-year-old Dalyoun. We had some good jams there, they were alright. I
Yeah,
mean,
they
obviously I didn't have much taste and flavour and all that sort of stuff, but I'd be interested. If someone bought me one of them, I wouldn't be upset about it. I don't think. Any of
No,
them, but
so
they were all
yes.
okay. I didn't find any of them.
Oh yeah, so
offensive.
I was looking up. So the clear winners, in my view, in my humble opinion,
Yes.
but they stood out.
You had like 4, didn't you? Aaron 18 was a good one.
Yeah, but I'd
wasn't your
absolutely
favourite.
put Speyburn and Mortlach ahead of him.
Yeah,
And I was looking them up today, and if they're at all representative of what we were having, 18 was a bit
Yeah.
higher end. They're not expensive.
No?
They're not. I mean, you can pay money. Any
Yeah.
single malt you can pay money for. You can get a 30-year-old or something, but. You know, it looks like you can get something decent for
But
60
the way
quid.
to do it is to find out these distilleries and speak to a tour guide or two and say, look, I'm a tour guide at Bunnahabhain.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
how do you fancy exchanging a bottle of this for a bottle of that? And we can take up,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
We should do that.
That's what you should.
Let's shake hands, you know, across and make some better
Across the
connections.
pond.
Oh.
To the mainland.
Yeah, across a sound of
We
island.
need
I know
that.
it's just a cupboard, but I'll get you a cup of tea or something. You'll
Oh,
be-
very kind of you, that, isn't
yeah,
it? Very kind.
and a bun.
And a bun.
Well, you spent half the last episode just scraping icing off yourself. You're obviously keen on
Yeah.
that.
Do you know what? I've got it on there again. It's the bloody round ones with a cherry on
You've
the
been
top.
back
of
at
white
one.
ice.
You're a grotty
Silly
bastard.
question. Me and Maria, we're both like, we need to start eating healthy again. It's not good. But hey ho.
What else do we have?
No idea, mate.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about so lots of these were Hepburn's choice.
Yeah,
You
a
kept
couple of them
coming-
were, yeah.
Brought up a idea, mentioned Cooper's Choice. It turns out
Yeah.
Cooper's Choice, there's nothing much to compare. The independent bottlers can do. We were saying that, like the independent bottlers can put out weird stuff under a trusted brand.
Yeah.
But we've selected this. Grain alcohol, even anything, just give it a go. You know, trust us.
Yeah.
So Cooper's Choice was the vintage malt whiskey.
Do you want another dram, by the way, while you're gassing?
Oh, I forgot that you've got no interest in any kind of actual conversation.
No, I'm listening, but I'm just saying.
I know,
well,
but you're
I've
only
got
listening
some, but
politely, you know.
No, go on. I'm listening because you're talking about Cooper's
It's
Choice.
Ben's Lot. It's the ones that it's the
Oh,
crooks
is
that
it?
are behind Ben's Lot. They do
Is that
Cooper's
Cooper's
Choice.
Choice?
Yeah,
Ah,
and
right,
Hepburn's
got
Choice
you.
was
And
that.
Ben, just to let you know, that's our mate that's got the rum distillery.
Yeah, he's put
He's
on.
done an episode with us and stuff. We should, hopefully, we get a bottle of that at some stage. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Or certainly,
Or
we
we just
taster
just got a demijohn full of the raw spirit. It's not a big a decision. I go unpeated again.
unpeat again.
It doesn't really count. I wonder where that is. Are we starting to need some more made up?
No, we've got bloody tons in here. Can't even see. I can't hold it up at the right angle to show that. We've got tons in here. Look. Look at that. That's just all full of miniatures. That's just the unpeated. Peated, we could probably do with a few.
I've got a few made up at home. I just haven't brought
We've
them
still
over.
got that lot in peated, so that's not bad. That's several sessions to not worry about.
Still, we've got summer ahead of us, man. We're just gearing up now.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't think we can have any leftovers from the tasting. What are you thinking? You sounded like that was an impressed.
No, odd. As in, almost certain that's not. I don't know what that is. Of course not. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I can't. We're doing stupid attempts at trying to. Oh, aye, we're going to separate the Scarabaeus. We're going to. Oh, aye, that's a bit of Kalila and Bamor.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of palate.
No,
Not even anywhere close, but.
it still is really with us, and it's about do we enjoy it or not? Is it nice enough to us? And yeah, that's all that matters, really, isn't it?
Well, it's different than anything I've drunk recently. Say like
Really? That's good. That's what you want, isn't it?
Oh, we've got a spider coming down to visit her.
Are we? I probably need to get up here at some stage again and decobweb again.
Another
because it's-
massacre.
Yeah. Took me a while when we've been up here for 14, 15 months now. We've been doing this up here. Rodders, can you believe it? It's mad, isn't it?
Oh, easily.
Normally jobs don't last me this long.
Oh, I try.
Or wives.
Yeah, you got a job, a wife, and like video evidence of all these things go way past average. And still, I think the last time we were talking about Maria was positive things. And good
Yeah, it was
mentions,
being nice, yeah.
And
Like-
genuinely,
like
not
her
just like
cooking
trying to
and
behave
stuff
yourself.
Like that, wasn't it? Was it about food and can't remember now.
Oh no,
She's cracking, love it a bits.
yeah.
Sorry, all you other ladies out there that, you know, obviously.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that. It's like, sorry, ladies, I know you're enjoying the guns, but I'm taken. I'm smoking for.
I've got a thing on today. Got one of these what they call
like that
Under
sort of-
Armour things. So we've had some weather lately, haven't we? Jeez, that wind.
Yeah, but it's pleasant.
Today's
It's lovely
been
now.
nice.
It's beautiful.
What was it like down at the distillery today?
Just
Pretty calm.
flawless. Yeah.
Flat calm.
The
See the otters?
Ardnahoe. No, I didn't see any wildlife, but the Ardnahoe loch there, that's just glass as we were
Oh, yeah.
passing by. Aye,
Nice.
and the actual bay there was just spectacular.
Lovely.
And it all looked gloomy and dark over Mull, which is sort of
Was
love
it?
all love to Mull, but it's
Yeah.
nice when you're sitting in splendour and
Yeah,
you can see
absolutely.
across.
Absolutely.
Oh, you didn't even get a peek of sunlight today. That's a shame.
Yep, that's it. Screw you lot, we're all right.
Yeah, we're all right. You can bask in the sun and see them. Just getting the storm.
Yep, indeed. Indeed. Oh, the haircut's off now. I cut my hair.
You cut it yourself.
Yeah.
You missed a bit last time.
Did I?
Yeah, and the back didn't want to say anything.
You should have done, you mug. I've been walking around with a big tuft of hair at the back.
Yeah, I know.
That don't matter anyway, to be fair.
You got no pride.
I don't have really, do I? Have you noticed that? I'm not overly vain, to be honest.
No, you just let it all speak for itself.
Half a
You let it all
tooth
hang out.
missing and...
You just sort of let the charm sort of leak out naturally. Yeah.
Mate.
Emanate. You're emanating.
Emanate, radiating.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure if there's any. I don't know about you, but I was drunk enough. Apparently, even on the first dram, I was drunk enough to not even notice that the drams added up to Christmas Day. You know, like that's why they were chosen. Is the first letter of each dram added up
was it?
to? Oh, you didn't notice that?
I didn't know that. So it's spelt Christmas Day, like
Yeah,
the first one we like.
Craig, L, I think it was the C,
Bloody
and
hell.
H was Highland.
Highland,
Yeah.
so-
So I tried to make that
Well,
clear in the focus on the drams. Of
So where was New Make Spirit under that then?
young Ardnahoe?
Is that what they said?
Christmas DAY.
Someone stole my bits of paper with all the information on it. So
Oh, I
probably
think there's
wouldn't have
video
noticed it.
evidence of you. Here you are, mate. I don't want these. You want to take these? There's video evidence of you
Don't
saying
give me that nonsense, man. Come on.
I do the editing. I see all these little new.
Yeah, then edit them out and then say, you said it, but I can't prove it because I'm
I'll
on
send
the
it to you.
cutting room
I'll
floor.
send it to you. I think you've got your own backup footage. You could confirm or deny.
God, I can't possibly watch another 3 hours of that. I don't know how these viewers do it.
Well, they don't. That's
the
the-
8.6 million.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they don't subscribe afterwards. But
Our
that,
subscribers,
that
we went up to 208.
Oh, don't give
We
me.
had 206. We went took ages to get to 207. We got up to 208 and went back to 206.
More cancellers, you bastards! Who the hell is cancelling their bloody subscriptions? Undo. Nope. Oh dear. It's just too much. It's because they're getting addicted to the show. We've got a lot of episodes out there.
Their therapists have probably told me you need
Listen,
to
mate,
stop now.
dial back.
'cause
It's interfering with your
I
work.
think we've actually got
Interfering
about
with your
40
relationships.
Oh God, no! You've done them 12 drams as snippets. We've got probably getting on for 55.
That's kind of cheating, though. I did add in a couple of little extras, but it is mostly just I did a full hours long, all 12 drams, and then I just sort of cut it
Cut
up.
it up into 12 pieces.
That's kind of
yeah.
cheating. I just figured, fancy that. Maybe not everyone wants to spend a whole hour going
Yeah.
through every bloody.
You could say that with every episode, really, couldn't you?
What is it? But there's three solid minutes of enjoyment in every episode. Every
Yeah.
hour-long episode, you're
I
guaranteed
think
to
so.
be.
You'll get a couple of minutes giggle out of it. It's usually a laugh in there.
And a
somewhere.
decent person would probably just edit it down to the good bit, but no,
You don't care enough, do you? We're shite.
that's not bad.
That's it. The attic. We're shite.
Yeah. I drew it out. I've got it pictured as a weird hour, 2 hours, here, and then shite with 3 eyes. You can feel it. So-
2 hours
2
in
hours.
Weir.
Yeah. Might have that actually.
You're a weird fella. Is this what you do in your time at home on your own? You've lived on loan too
Ah,
long.
there you go.
You need a
This
girlfriend.
is me at work.
Oh no, you showed me this.
I added an hour since.
No, this is how you showed me it.
No, I added that hour this morning. I
Oh, did you?
reconsidered
But
this morning.
the rest of it was. See, I don't like the 2 hours. That don't make sense.
What?
You're as well to put WEER.
No,
Weir.
I want 2 hours.
You bloody order it then.
Oh, this isn't my thing.
Your domain.
Yeah, this is what I'm good
Well,
at.
clearly coming up with good ideas isn't either. Mate, I'm gifted with all this. Look at that, the attic with Col and Rodders.
You're taking care of business, man. You handle
Trying.
reality and I'll handle fiction.
You do all the lock yourself away at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, doing the editing rather than playing Warhammer with some kid in Israel or whatever. You know, don't know where that came from.
And
but-
you're the one involved in social media, like you got your finger on the pulse exactly. What
Yeah,
kids to do today?
Warhammer,
do
I
they play-
assume, is not
they
social
play
media. I don't know.
Warhammer with kids in Israel. That's the modern world, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah,
You could tell I'm with it.
I'm a happening fella. Warhammer with the kids in Israel. So are we all doomed then? What's the news with Putin's caterpillar treads are rolling across?
I don't know.
This is getting edited out because we're not a fucking topical show.
not been good at all, I don't think.
Oh, you seen more?
Yeah, I was doing it on the radio today. Oh, I did Popmaster, Radio 2 Popmaster today.
Mm.
I was used to do that at the bank van. I was used to do quite well
Nice
at that.
segue you got there. But
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. It's because I heard about Putin stuff on the radio, but as I was on the radio, because I went down to Port Ellen to sell a sledge.
what? That looked way dodgier. Where you know a guy who knows a guy who can hook you up with some blow.
Oh God no. Yeah, and I got 30 points on Popmaster out of 39.
That's good going, I
That's
suppose.
bloody good.
Yeah.
Bloody good. I normally average 21 to 27 when I do it, but that was a cut above today.
Pleased with yourself.
I
There
was
was no
very
one in
pleased
the
with
car to.
There
to
wasn't
witness
no one
this.
there to witness such triumph. What was we talking about? Oh, on the radio with Putin and that, wasn't it? Yeah. he's
Talking of conquering heroes, I tell you what, when I was on Pop Quiz, yeah, that's what the link was.
That's it.
You got no real sense of proportion.
No, I don't. Not at all. But yeah, Putin is a bit of a nut job, isn't he? I always saw that there was a Dynamo Moscow professional footballer
Mm.
came out and told me, I said, the Russian people don't want this, what are you doing? That's his career over, he'll be fine. They'll find him hanging in a barn somewhere. Oh, jeez, cheers, mate. Look at me, I'm wrecking the place.
Yeah, you reckon the
Make
place.
myself at home. Sorry, it was only empty bottles, the Drams stayed, the Drams survived. Don't worry about
It's alright, I've done that often enough.
The guy got you a bottle of water as well, did you see
I
that?
saw that. I don't need it yet, but it's awfully considerate of you. So what's the guy's name?
Who?
We should give him a shout out.
The
He's-
footballer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
His
wouldn't know.
congratulations, a decent
Yeah.
guy, you know.
And I'll tell you what's good as well.
I've met
The
enough
former
Russians.
heavyweight boxing champions, the brothers, the Klitschko's,
Mm.
Klitschko brothers,
Mm.
they both put in uniform on and going to war, and
Yeah, yeah.
the Ukraine football team and stuff. They're all kind of.
It's hellish to try and know what anyone should do of that
Yeah.
lot, but
Like I say, the Russian
it's
people.
excellent when they're doing.
Yeah, but the Russian people are saying we've got family in the Ukraine.
Yeah.
We don't want you blowing
is
the
mental.
shit. You know, and the Ukrainians are saying we've got people in Russia. We don't want.
It's worth looking up,
Yeah.
but definitely not included in a
Nah.
light-hearted Ralphie rip-off like this.
Ralphie rip-off. I
Yeah.
said that wrong. Ralphie rip-off.
Mm.
Because I've got a flat cap on, you think I'm bloody Ralphie now.
Well, if I wore your hat, I didn't realise he.
Hello,
wore,
mates.
He wears these.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I didn't realise.
Is that a new one?
No, I've worn this a couple of times. I'm actually wearing this because probably beard's coming off pretty soon. This is the last time I get to feel like a proper
Did mine fade? The
lumberjack.
beard went. I just got the goatee thing now.
Yeah.
All very well groomed today.
Apart from that bit you missed at the back of your head.
No, I haven't missed a bit this time. You go for yourself. I might have done, but I don't care if I have, to be honest. It is what it is, isn't it?
Well, do you want to say goodbye to these sweet people and we can...
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
Do
no,
what?
no, I meant
Jog on.
being a sweetheart.
Jog on. Oh, these people.
Yeah,
Oh.
like the billions of millions of fans.
Billions now, Jesus. That's a bit of a step up, isn't it?
Well, it was a little bit of hyperbole over the real 8
Aye.
million that are watching. You can
Indeed.
stand to exaggerate a little bit and say billions.
Okay, right. Thanks for watching, guys. Nice to chat to you again. Next one will be the live tasting,
Yeah.
which will be on. We're hopefully going to get it recorded that we'll be able to play it on here as well. So you will hopefully
Oh,
be able to watch the live tasting.
I
Rodders
imagine-
is technically gifted
I imagine
enough.
what will happen for this. This is
Here
I
we
can't
go.
guarantee.
Wait for it.
No, you shut your face. We'll be up here,
No.
right? In fact, imagine that won't be the case. This is what will happen, right? So we'll do the live tasting. It's going out, so we're going to try and behave ourselves a little bit. mainly the C word.
Yeah, no dropping the C bomb.
Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right,
try
we'll go
and
with
keep it.
that.
We'll try and keep it.
To be
a
fair,
little
I don't
bit-
use that very often, so
Right.
that's good. It's you and Dave's the
But
problem with that.
the point is, we'll do an hour. We'll do an hour tasting, an hour and a half, I think, is it?
I said hour and a half to 2 hours.
All right, so
because there's 5 down, and I don't want us to have to rush. If we want to
Nice.
chill out and just hang out
That's
at the
going to
end.
be a nice 2
So it's
hours.
a couple of hours. If people want to go,
But-
we're going to take an hour and a half to drink the 5 drams.
Yeah.
So if you want to stay on after
yeah,
that,
yeah, perfect.
and chat and just talk crap.
The
we can.
cameras will roll beyond what's going on the FaceTime live, and so it'll be sort of wall-to-wall C-ball. Or basically, it'll just be,
Yeah.
there will be a bit of spillover. So the next episode will be sort of edited together of,
But then the live
Yeah.
stuff, it will still be live, won't it?
well, the live stuff will go,
All right.
finish, but then we'll still be up here, we'll still be drinking.
All right,
Dave,
so we'll
Dave-
make an episode out
yeah.
of it.
So, okay, so cut all that. Yeah.
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 Cheerio.
That'll be great.
That was Rodders just explaining the technical bits. Anyway, guys, nice to see you. Thanks for following. Give us a subscribe and a like and a whatever you fancy doing. Hopefully, some of you that are seeing this will be with us at the tasting
I should
on the
start doing this.
26th.
You can do this.
Yeah, don't
but
point because you know
subscribe.
you're never going to put it where the bloody finger
I'll try.
points.
I'll try it, right? I'll try it. This time I'll try it.
So yeah, so hopefully we'll see a few of you on the tasting. Thanks for those of you that are doing it. And other than that, we will see you in April sometime with, I don't know what we're doing
I
next.
don't know what we'll do.
We've got Kalila as the last one to do,
Still
isn't it?
got to do Kalila. Yeah.
Well, we may be doing Kalila or we may do something a little different.
Got all sorts of ideas.
We've got ideas coming out of our Aris. So we'll be good. We've got good ideas.
I'm cutting way earlier. That was all a nice goodbye, and now
No, we started off a nice goodbye, then you started going on about, oh, we're doing this live.
I was enthusiastic because it
come
just
on.
occurred to me for the next
Drink your
episode on YouTube, it's actually going to be little extras as well.
That's fiery.
No, I thought it was tasty.
Okay,
Anyway, bye.
Laters.
A lovely spot down at Bridgend.